Nami is my queen. Yes, she is. She is my queen. She's your queen. She's the queen of One Piece, whether you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, Oda dictates what, Nami is, and she is a queen. He has depicted her as a queen in almost every single time he does anything in terms of royalty, whether it be wearing crowns, whether it be, the recent chess, color spread where she is the queen piece. And then you also have, the medieval color spread where she is a queen to Luffy's king. It's not me who's saying this, it is Oda who's saying this, and he is very consistent, especially with what he said about Nami, in that she has this queenly nature. And you could go look this up, and it is true. She does have a queenly nature. It's not me just saying this, it is Oda, and you have no right to tell Oda what to think, because Oda is the man. He dictates everything. He passes judgment. He slams the gavel, and whatever he says is true. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Before anyone gets angry at me, before anyone gets really upset about what I just said, don't. This is just me having some weird opening. Don't take it seriously. Whatever character you like, enjoy him, call him a queen. You have every right to. I have no right to tell you how to feel about certain characters. I don't. If you even don't like Nami, that's perfectly fine. It's not fine when you use that hate to call her something that she is not. Then that's where I get a little frustrated, or, describe her as something that's very mean. That's where I get angry at. But you could like whatever female character you want. If you think Robin's your queen, Robin is your queen. If you think Hancock is your queen, Hancock is your queen. For me, that's how I feel about Nami. And everyone has their favorites. There's no question about that. This is not me telling you how you should feel. But I do want to talk about this, because Nami has been depicted as a queen several times in many color spreads, even in SBS question, and it's fascinating to see this because it's consistent. It's not something like, Nami, is a queen for one color spread and then Robin is a queen for another color spread. No, he's very consistent about it. Very consistent. We have, the recent chess, color spread. We had the medieval color spread. We even have the one where they're underwater. That I think it was like the 20th anniversary color spread, where you have Luffy and Nami sitting on the throne. He has consistently done this. It's not just something that we Nami fans just come up with or made up because, we want Nami to be special or anything like that. No, Oda is doing it himself. He is very consistent about it. But why is he consistent about this? Does he really like Nami that much that he considers her his queen? That's a very, possible situation. That's very possible. I don't know what is going through Oda's head, but he is consistent about it, and that's the key word. I'm going to keep saying it, so you better get used to it, but it is a key word: consistency. When we talk about queenliness, we don't necessarily mean that, it's a benevolent queen who, is kind to everybody, because not all queens are like that. Some queens tend to be, have some sort of fear in the way they rule or the way they act. Not because they are mean, not because they want to, be feared by. There are some queens who do want to be feared, and they use that fear to, to control people, to gain power and stuff like that. Yeah, that's normal. That is, many different queens over the course of history in general. But having some sort of fear is helpful in being a queen, because sometimes, people fear, royalty, because, they feel socially that they don't belong in the same presence as them. Because we are so socially, we socially, for some strange reason, believe that anyone who is considered a queen, king, or anything like that, we should fear them. Because we feel that we are lower than them. When that's not the case. We're all people. Just one person just has more money than the others. But, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say about it, that's your opinion. But at the end of the day, royalty, in some form or way, do present fear. Sometimes it's fear that they don't mean to, present. And Nami, whenever she gets angry, she does show fear. You see Luffy fear her. You see Zoro fear her. You see Sanji, fear her. Usopp, well, Sanji is also a sim, so he likes the pain probably. But like, Usopp fears her, Chopper fears her. It's not because she wants to be feared, but because she cares about, her friends, the people she cares about. She doesn't want them harmed. She doesn't want to see them hurt. So when they do stupid stuff, that's why she, reacts the way she does, why she hits them. At the end of the day, it's not her being a mean or, what some people call a bitch. It's her caring about them so much that she doesn't want them to do this stupid stuff. And this is a quality that a lot of royalty do have. Not everyone is like, benevolent and like kind always, You have to have some sort of fear, because if you don't, then people take advantage of you. You could be strong. You could have some sort of fear, but that doesn't mean that you rule with fear. It just means that you are the queen. If people disrespect you, you have a right to be very mad at them. You have a right to be, have people fear you. But it's not done out of pure spite. It's not done, because she wants to. And that's one of the reasons why Nami is seen as very queenless, according to Oda. Not only that, but she's also very kind. She has shown kindness for a lot of people. She has shown kindness to strangers, to kids, to other people that, deserve that kindness. That's also a great quality a queen should have. Kindness with some fear if you ever step over that boundary, and, just, having the understanding to have that moral compass, that empathy that makes you, seen as a queen, to gain that respect from people. And that Nami does that really well. Nami's character is really well done in that regard. Sure, she loves money. What royalty doesn't love freaking money? But she is willing to give up that money to save her friends, to save people. That's why she isn't like how some other people would consider her as, she would dump or, waste all her, to sell out her friends to make money. She would never do that. She even says it in the goddamn story that she wouldn't do that. That she cares more about her friends than money. That no matter how much money she has, if she doesn't have her friends to share it with, then there's no point in having that money. She says this to Eno in Skypiea. I know a lot of people skip Skypiea, but she does say that. That is a great quality for a queen to have. A queen that is both, an important part of, a kingdom or, just society in general. Fear, kindness, respect, loving money. That's perfectly fine. I love money. You love money, probably. Everybody loves money. We all want money in this world. That's the thing. We work. We want to be rich. We play the lottery. We want money. We love money. So it doesn't make any sense why people would just say that she's a bitch because all she wants is money. Yes, money can be greedy. Yes, I understand that. But Nami has shown countless times that she is okay with giving up her money to save her friends. That is a great quality for a queen to have, because she can negotiate. She can also, understand the situation and put herself into a position to, get things done, even if it means sacrificing something that she loves, like money. But she will never sacrifice her friends. She will never sacrifice people that she cares about. That is very queenly. And over and over again, she has taken control. Most of the time when there are on, sailing in the sea, she is taking control. Yes, she's the navigator. She's the one who has to tell them where to go, how to survive, or go through weather storms. But that is part of being a queen, taking charge in a situation where she is needed. If a king isn't present, the queen has to take charge. She has to make the decisions in his stead. That's the point that Nami does a lot as the navigator of the ship. So you see, there's a lot of connections that happen with Nami over the course of One Piece that shows, us that she does act like a queen, that she does have this queenly nature. In an SBS, Oda has stated that there's something queenly about her. He describes her as that, meaning that he writes her in a way that showcases her being a queen in that, has, shows fear only when it is required, shows kindness, shows, respect, all the qualities of a queen or a king, she has shown. And that's why I really, really enjoy seeing Oda consistently depict her as a queen, because that's how I view her as well. Yes, you may call me a simp, you could call me whatever, I don't give a damn, because you could be a simp for fucking Robin and I wouldn't call you anything like a simp. You're just a big fan of Robin. You could call me simp, I don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, Oda is the one who consistently does it. And if you don't believe that, if you don't see it, that's on you. You have your own opinions, that's perfectly fine. But he does it consistently to the point where it's not a coincidence. He has every ample opportunity to showcase Robin as a queen. Yet, for some strange reason, whenever he is drawing or doing something in regards to that, it's always Nami. It's always depicted as Nami. And it's like, it has to be something to it. Like, there's people who believe, like myself, that there is more to Nami's origin than just meets the eye. She has this uncanny weather ability that she has learned by herself through books, but she also has this, unnatural ability to, depict weather that is not the same as probably anyone else you see in Strong World. And I understand that Strong World may not be canon, but it's showcasing, and it's written by Oda, so he's showcasing that really, really unnatural ability to depict weather where other navigators can't, where technology can't. And it has to be something more to that, in my belief, in my theory. And Nami's origin could very well link back to the ancient kingdom, as like her being, her lineage could be of that royal family that used to rule the ancient kingdom. I will go into more about that theory, about my Nami theory, later down the road, as I still need a little bit more evidence to pile up in order for me to confirm some of the stuff in my theory, to give it some sort of validity, even if it doesn't come true. But it does showcase that there is something more about Nami. And Oda depicting her as a queen and just constantly putting her into situations where she can take charge. Like in the most recent chapter, she took charge of their group to protect Robin. She can take charge easily. Yes, she's a scaredy cat. I understand that. But that's one of her flaws. Characters can have flaws. Nami being a scaredy cat doesn't negate the fact that she was quick to tell everyone, go attack, I forgot his name, but go attack, the Gorosei member that's coming after them, and while she goes to try to save Robin. She can act instantly without fear. The same way Usopp does it. People call and say that Usopp can be brave when it counts, but they don't say it about Nami a lot too. Nami can do it as well. And when she takes charge, god damn it, she takes fucking charge. And it's great because that showcases more of her queenliness. It's just so... I don't know how else to explain it. It's just Oda consistently depicting her as a queen just has so much value into how Nami acts, to Nami's character, to her personality, to what her future might be if we learn more about her origin story. Well, not origin story, that negates anything with Bellamy or anything like that, but just on the basis of lineage, about where Nami's bloodline comes from, possibly, or like why she was in that village in the Oika kingdom, I should say. All of this could link to something, and especially since, if I remember correctly, the film Gold director spoke in an interview about how he wanted to flesh out Nami's backstory a little bit, but Oda didn't want him to go too far. He didn't want him to go too deep into her backstory because he had a plan for it. And it's amazing to think that there is going to be something in regards to Nami that makes Nami fans excited. It makes me giddy, So I can't wait to see what it is. But the point is, it's consistency with Oda. He consistently puts Nami as a queen, and I think that has to have some sort of merit, has to have some sort of meaning. Now, could it lead to anything? Probably, there's a good chance probably not, but that's the point of these type of videos. That's the point of being a fan, is guessing what could possibly be if a character has more to it, if a character has more in line. And I cannot wait to see where Oda takes Nami's character, especially if her being depicted as a queen as a consistent thing leads to something that leads more to that. It could even lead to something shipping, fucking Luffy becoming the Pirate King and he chooses Nami as his queen. Now, granted, that probably won't happen. I don't see it happening in that way per se. It's gonna be very hard because of the way Luffy is, but he can mature, he can age. It doesn't have to happen at the end of One Piece. It could happen later down the road. We might not see it, but anyone can write fan fiction about it, and it will be perfectly fine. You don't have to take it as canon, but it'll be fun to read. But there is that strong possibility, and I think at the end of the day, as long as that possibility exists, as long as 1%. As long as it's not zero, even if 1%, the possibility still exists. And I think the consistency he has with Nami as a queen is going to lead to something very special for her character. And I cannot wait to see it. Whether it be in Elbaf, whether it be down the road, and when they reach to the final arc, I don't know, but I'm excited. I cannot wait to see it. But yeah, Nami is my queen. Nami has been depicted as a queen, and you know what? It's gonna be a fun ride from here on out. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below about what you think. Please keep it civil. If you like another character, that's perfectly fine. Definitely tell me that you like another character, but do it, without bashing Nami. You could definitely do that. It's not that hard to not bash another character, But yes, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Nami videos. And thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.